Every single day, I speak to e-commerce entrepreneurs who come to us completely broke. Why? Because they invested money in the wrong winning product. Clearly not winning products, but losing products. In general, because they're like, oh, I'm just buy from me because I sell quality products at a good price. That's not gonna work, okay? In this video, Kristen and I will expose so-called 5 winning products that are bleeding your wallets completely dry. We will deep dive into what these products are and why they are so bad and why you should stay miles away from them.
Let's go.
So Kristen, from your point of view, what is a winning product?
Great question, Silvia. So in my opinion, a winning product is something that's trending, that people believe that it's something that they can sell easily because it's trending on the internet, like it's selling like hotcakes right now. So let me jump on the bandwagon and sell the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
But there's some problems with that, right?
Yeah, and the first main problem is that way too many people believe that they can make money with it. So it creates kind of like a bubble.
Yeah, there's so many people selling the same thing.
Yeah.
Often they're all buying it at the same cost price. So it's a race
Yeah.
to the bottom to sell. So the margins tend to get squeezed more and more. So the profitability is a question.
It's a question. And also, if you're not an experienced marketer, which I presume most people who get on the wagon of researching winning products on YouTube might not be as experienced, then you run into difficulties of paying too much for every sale.
Yeah, and it tends to be people looking for a quick fix, right? They
Yes.
get sucked into this, right?
Yes.
Rather than going around the path of actually building a business.
Building a long-term
building a-
sustainable
and a
business.
brand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so-
love that. That's a great point.
Yeah.
So-
So what have we done today? So we've done a bit of research here.
Yes.
We've got 5 products.
And we've handpicked 5 that like YouTube is full of. And let's just like dive right into them because these ones are the ones that we want you guys to stay away from.
Great. So let's start off with number 5. We've got here some stroller hooks that you found, Sylvia. You said that you found them on Temu and Amazon. Tell me a bit about these stroller hooks. What are you looking at here?
So I didn't just find them on Temu and Amazon. I want to kind of go into this strategy of how I was actually looking for these winning products. First, I was researching all of these gurus who are talking about the winning products and all of the websites that are telling you what's trending, right? So this product came up as trending, okay? So these are stroller hooks. So the idea of these stroller hooks is that essentially you hook them on your stroller and then, you know, you can put your bag or whatever on it. Now, what is the problem? This is the problem that you just mentioned, that I found them on Temu and Amazon.
Okay.
So guys, this
What?
is a major problem.
How is it a problem? Tell us, how is it a problem?
Okay.
Just briefly.
Okay, it's a major problem because if Temu is selling it at $2.50, then having them on your website for $15, it's not gonna cut it. Like, yes, you can still run ads, and you can still run ads, and you can make a margin on it, but it's still gonna be so thin. So the reason why this is number 5 though is because I still believe this is a good product. It's a good product. It's a sturdy product. It's simple, it's easy to ship, shipping costs will be low. There's always going to be demand for it because there's like gajillion of strollers and new babies out there all the time. And if you choose to educate yourself a lot about marketing, you can do a lot of upsells and increase that average order value. That's why it's number 5.
And bleeding you dry.
And bleeding you dry.
Okay.
I wouldn't go down the path. I still wouldn't go down the path, but you know, if you know exactly what you are doing, you could still ride the wave.
Okay. Let's move on to number 4. Pet hair remover.
Okay, pet hair remover. What are your thoughts about this one, Kristen?
Well, when I look at it, it's a very simple product. So my first thoughts are that I like the idea there's nothing that can break with it really. That makes it...
Yeah, would you pay $20 for a pet hair remover?
Me personally, probably not. But then I don't have a dog or a cat, so probably not. But tell me, why did you pick this product, Sylvia? Where did this come from?
All right, so I picked this product because I'm like, it's just an epic pet hair remover. How many pet hair remover thingies, majiggies there are? Like gajillions of them. So like, once again, you can get this on Amazon. Actually, let me Google this right now on Amazon. And by the way, anything you can find on Amazon, like, don't try to sell that online, guys. That's just a race to the bottom. So Pet hair remover.
And by a race to the bottom, you mean that it's
Price.
too competitive, and you're not
Price.
the margin.
Yes.
Price, you mean no profit is what you're saying,
No
right?
profit. Like zilch. Nada. Okay, pet hair remover. Alright, I found the exact one for $8.99.
Okay, so if we buy this for $2 or $1 and we sell it for $8, there's really no margin there when you consider all the other costs of having an online store.
Plus, there are so many varieties of this product. This is what you guys also have to understand, that there needs to be a uniqueness about a product that's supposed to be a winning product. If there is no uniqueness, like sure, this solves a problem, so that's a plus. Ta-da, that's a one ninja star for that. But it's got like so many alterations, so many other ways to remove pet hair. This is not the only way.
Okay.
And so, therefore, I would say, please save your money. Please save your money. Don't waste your time on this product.
It's going to be hard to make money in this product.
So hard. For $8, so hard.
Okay, got it. So, pet hair remover, thumbs down. Thumbs down. So, moving on to number 3. This is an interesting one that you've come up with here, Silvia. Lightsaber.
Yeah. So, first of all, I thought that made a spelling mistake. I mean, I thought it's called a lightsaber in Star Wars. Isn't it called a lightsaber?
You've seen 9 movies of Star Wars?
Yeah.
And you thought it was lightsaber?
Yeah.
No.
Maybe that's because, my accent, I guess. I always thought it was lightsaber. What does the saber mean? What is saber?
Saber, we have to Google what a saber actually is. Like a saber-toothed tiger.
Oh.
I think...
Let me Google it. Okay. Lightsaber.
But it's
what does saber mean?
It's a weapon. It's not a saver. It's not for saving.
I always thought that it was saver, that it was there to like save the force, the good force,
No. What is
it was like really making sense.
What does it say on
for
Google
me.
then?
Legend has it that George Lucas has called them laser swords.
Yeah, like a saber is like a sword. I think it's like a weapon.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
But he did not
sword,
think it sounded elegant enough, and therefore he got convinced to call them lightsabers. Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, besides that, I got their name wrong, but I kind of get what they are.
Yeah, saber is a sword. That's what a saber is.
Is a sword.
Yeah, I just Googled it. Yeah, it's a sword. There you go. A sword made of light. Okay, let's go back.
But back to the product.
Yes, back to the product. Yes.
What do you think is wrong with this product?
Well, it's priced highly, but I understand there's probably a market for it for collectors and things like that. But as a winning product, is this a trending product that you found that you can sell?
It's a trending product. However, once again, I'm scrolling through Amazon, full of it. Okay, sure, some of the prices of some of the more genuine lightsabers, go all the way to $250, $300. Sure.
What's the cost price of a product like this?
But a cost price. Let me go to Alibaba. Alibaba lightsaber, not a saber. So Alibaba cost price, and actually I had it open somewhere here. Depends which one you are looking at, but it starts from anywhere $2 for like the kit ones to like $30 for the better ones. Some of the really, really good ones go all the way to $150 cost price.
Okay.
All right, so let's unpack this. Why do I think that this is like number 3?
Yeah, I'd love to find out.
Yeah, what do you think, by the way?
I don't know. I'm not sure looking at this one.
Okay, first of all, it relies on some sort of batteries or electronic thing. Like that already is a red flag. Because if you're gonna put all your money into the basket of like selling something that is breakable and is dependent on batteries or electronics, I mean,
So
God
break some rules.
lightsaber you.
Break some rules.
Yeah,
so
it's breaking rules.
The
like,
rules here
completely.
are electronics. Is there a value rule? What are the rules that we're talking about here?
So that's a great question. So the rules are that, besides obviously being trending, the rules are that first of all you want to have a great margin, right? If you have a great margin, you want to understand why should customers buy from you as opposed to your competitors. But with winning products, stores with winning products, general stores already break this rule in general because they're like, oh, I'm just just buy from me because I sell quality products at a good price. That's not gonna work, okay? So the rules are that if you are gonna go down the path of winning products, then it needs to be high positioning, high margin, which some of these ones you can position at a very premium high end. You make nice packaging.
It's a collectible, right?
Yeah, you sell the high end one with a nice collectible packaging, all of that stuff. But it's still depending where you're sourcing it from. If you're sourcing it from China, it's going to be difficult because not all of them going to be high quality premium items, and they are breakable. So that's what it is.
Okay, so we don't like this one. So bleeding you dry because
there are so many of them and they're priced quite highly.
So you're expecting a lower
as a source price.
Lower conversion rate.
Not to sell. To sell, it's okay to position it highly, but the source price is quite high. So if you source it at $30, then you want to be selling it at least at $250 to $300. Like, I think a lot of people underestimate the fat you've got to keep in between the cost price and the sell price.
That's a good point. I've heard many people say that, I can buy it for $3 and I sell it for $7, so it's more than double. But that doesn't work, does it?
That doesn't work.
Okay.
So the average order value is good on this one because you can position it high. But the cost price is a red flag and the electronic part is a red flag. Also, it's a red flag if it becomes a collectible because then you have to have some sort of Star Wars reference.
Yeah.
And that is protected by
licensing, copyright, patents, trademarks.
And you don't want to have that trademark to send you a bill.
No.
Absolutely not.
Okay, great. So that's a thumbs down for that one, yeah?
Thumbs down. Pow.
All right, let's move on to number 2, the massage gun. Now, Silvia, I actually own one of these, and I bought one of these.
Yes.
And I bought one of these products for about...
By the way, we own it.
We own it.
There is no I in this relationship.
Okay, but anyway, I paid around...
No, there is I, but it's our massage gun. And we traveled around the whole freaking world with that massage gun in the bag, and we were so thin on how much luggage we had because we traveled for about 18 months.
That's true.
And I was like, Kristen, this weighs 2 kilos. Are you gonna use it? Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna use it.
I think it's less than 1 kilo, I think. And also I did use it because the idea was that it would be less, we wouldn't have time to see a actual masseuse, and we do different sports and activities and things, and I thought it would be really helpful. Anyway, frequency of use, not as much as I thought, and I paid more than what's listed here. I paid around, I know this is from AliExpress, so it's a lower price here, but I paid around, from my memory, around 90 Australian dollars.
90 Australian dollars.
In USD, that's 60 or 70, 65 USD. I paid for it at the time, but this was about 2 years ago, right?
Yes.
So this is a training program. It's all over the internet for a few years now. And they used to be positioned much higher price point.
Yes, and so this is why I think it's number 2, because if you were selling these products 4 or 5 years ago, cash cow.
Yeah.
Absolute freaking cash cow.
Because there weren't many of them on the market.
There weren't many of them on the market. Your local store wasn't selling them. I went to the shopping mall the other week. Not that I go that often, because I prefer to order stuff online. Funny, but of course. But we happened to go, and you know how in our local shopping center there is that store that's got all of these different gadget stores.
Yeah, it's kind of like Best Buy.
They had this gun there for 75 Australian dollars.
So
once it's everywhere, and your local physical store where people can physically go, touch it, try it on, return, all of these things, if they sell it for $75 and the cost price on AliExpress is 40, no chance. So this one is quite dangerous. Plus it's got all of the electronics, battery, too big, too heavy, not easy to transport. You're gonna pay a ton on shipping.
Yeah, so we don't like this one.
Dangerous.
Winning product, it's gonna bleed you dry.
Completely.
Okay. Okay, and so that brings us to the number one product that's going to bleed your business dry. Silvia, what have you got for us here on this one?
All right, beauty and makeup.
Beauty and makeup.
Guys, sourcing makeup from AliExpress where you have no effing clue what chemicals are in there and what's the quality of the product, typically very low, like that is dangerous. First of all, because already the cost price is quite high. Second, like customers can buy makeup literally anytime, anywhere. So why would they buy it from you? Unless you are a niche cosmetics store, niche beauty store, selling premium beauty products.
But this is the difference. I mean, we said at the beginning of the video, this is the main difference between a winning product store and an actual store that's an actual brand that actually has curated products that actually stand for something or do something or solve a specific problem.
And that's an asset.
That's a very different story to we're saying the winning products.
Exactly.
Which is just like essentially, usually winning products.
Just slapped products together.
Like cheap junk, sourced cheaply, and like slap a margin on it. So.
And once again, when you see any of those ads, I'm gonna build a store for you with my AI in 30 minutes.
And handpick some products.
And handpick products so that you're ready to take orders in half an hour.
You tend to get products like this one, right?
You tend to get really bad products, and that's not an asset. That's just something that, sure, you haven't spent much money. It just costs you $20 to have that store created, but that's not a moneymaker. So
back to the makeup. We don't like the makeup because of the chemicals, they're unknown. And why else is this a winning product? It's going to bleed you dry.
Well, most of all, because you get a customer who's going to put this on their face. They're going to get a rash. And that bill that's coming to you from a lawyer,
you don't want that.
You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that.
Alrighty.
And to make it worse, if it's something that would bleed you dry even more, is an equivalent of that for kids. Like you get some kids makeup product or the animal whatever painting for kids. And there are some nasty chemicals in there. Good luck. Literally good luck to you.
Okay, so that's 5 winning products that are going to bleed you dry.
That's 5 losing products. Excuse me very much.
If you want to avoid more things that are going to bleed your wallet dry, then check out the next video.